it going? Welcome back to the channel. I am here in Fenton at Wally's, where the new Ionna station just opened up. A little early Christmas present, even though this is going up after Christmas. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here before and came back, thank you. Appreciate it, especially any engagement is great engagement. So let's keep those numbers going. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. But anyway, right, let's get plugged in and then we'll run inside and do the review. Once again, should be super easy plug and play. If I can do it with one hand. Got the blue. Come on over here. Once again, 39 cents holiday special. It is rated showing on PlugShare at 58 cents. I'll update that one if I get any information. Here we go. Contactors are clicking. Preparing to charge. Would really like to see them get this handshake time down, but it is what it is. There we go. Let's see if we get a better ramp this time. Came in a little lower. It's still cold. Battery should be preconditioned. Hey, look at that. We broke the 100 limit finally. There we go. I think she's going to go pretty close to full power. 40, 48. There we go. There's the 150. It's supposed to be the limit, but there was some updates over time. Like I said, I've seen it go up about as high as 158, 159. It'll hold that for 3 minutes, and then it kicks back down to like 120 and just slowly falls off the cliff from there. So it's just the way Ford's logic is. I think they were trying to think battery longevity more than getting back on the road. So there she is holding, well, already ramping down off the 150, but at least we're moving. So good charge, and let's go check it out inside. Here I am in Fenton at the Wally's. If you're not familiar with Wally's, give me a second. I wanted to get the camera switched around and get my ugly mug off of there. Anyway, Wally's, if you're not familiar, you might be familiar with Buc-ee's. It's very similar, shall we say. Add whatever adjective you want in there to a Buc-ee's. You've got more gas stations than you could probably count, except for I can see that it's 72 pumps. Over here, you've got the brand new Ionna Rechargery app. Zoom in a little. This one is, I think, 8 dispensers. I'll have to get closer and see what the split is. I think it's a little more CCS than NAC still. What makes this interesting is, let me get zoomed back out, there's already a Tesla supercharger station in the same parking lot. At first I questioned, I'm like, well then why are they putting NACS plugs in if there's already Tesla? And the biggest thing is, obviously, is most manufacturers are changing over to NACS in the coming years. And with certain manufacturers, certain vehicles like mine, with where my plug is located, on these old version 3 Tesla chargers, I would have to take up 2 spots to plug in because the cable's too short. So, and even some of the new cars coming out with NACS ports native still have the port in the wrong spot. So that way, people who don't want to support Tesla for whatever reasons they're entitled to, you've got an option now. You can plug in over here, native, not have to worry about short cables and all that stuff. So there's an eagle eye view. Once again, this is a great station. I was looking forward to this one. Just short of a full Ionna Rechargery, this may be the best version of an AT. You've got everything you could need. Plenty of charging stalls. Inside is just enormous. Like I said, it's very Buc-ee's adjacent. You've got all the merch. You've got all the food, all the coffee, very important. Got to have Gotta have the coffee. But same thing, wall of beef jerky. There's fresh pizza, there's fresh beef and brisket sandwiches. There's a bakery, all soda or pop, whatever you call it, wherever you're at. Maybe you call it soda pop. Just everything you can need in there. So this is a great stop. They are a smaller thing. There's only 2 locations for Wally's. There's this one here in Fenton. There's another one in Pontiac, Illinois on I-55 getting towards Chicago. I do stop there a lot because there's a Tesla station there and it just works out really well. But I did just notice Ionna is also converting their old decrepit Chargers into an Ionna Rechargery at Wally's. So they'll have both locations, which would be great. Options are wonderful. So with that, let's walk in a little closer and see how the car's doing. Yeah, I kind of filmed out of order. So one nice thing, the way this one is set up that the other 2 weren't, is, well, not really. I guess if you're towing with the Cybertruck, you have pull-through, or you can use an adapter still. But there is not really, there's no pull-through option for CCS at this time. So I would like to see them get better at pull-through options, but obviously with they're doing pre-existing locations, there's only so much you can do. So if you have an AX adapter or you're towing with the Cybertruck, you've got an option for a pull-through. Once again, plenty of trash cans, plenty of squeegees, plenty of chargers. Beautiful. I love their color scheme. I'm a big Gulf Oil fan. All those liveries. So 2, 3. So yeah, it looks like it's 6 and 4 is the split next to CCS. Let's see if I can get any stats this time. I kind of failed up in Warrenton earlier. That's the button I missed. All right. Let's see. So we're still pulling 107 kilowatts. Not great, but for my car, that's what I want to see. Let's see. Charging detail. There we go. See. Yeah. I'm talking about falling off a cliff. That's my charging curve, or my charging plummet. I would love to see this hold longer. I don't know. I really think right now Ford could make an adjustment in the software and hold that higher state faster, longer, get me moving better. I haven't really talked about the car much. As I said, it is a 2021 Mustang Mach-E. It is the premium trim, all-wheel drive, large battery. Just put on brand new Michelin Cross Climate 2 tires. We had a snowstorm a few weeks ago. This thing was unstoppable. Absolutely amazing what this thing can do, and with those tires and with all-wheel drive. And just an amazing car, and a beautiful color, especially in this setting sun, really popping. Anyway, back to the station. I don't know how much more there is to say. It's a great location right off I-44. So they got the accessibility, they've got all the amenities, which is Ionna, all the amenities, everything you could need inside, probably more than you could need inside. And coincidentally, come summertime, near here is the headquarters of First Form. They put on one of the most amazing Cars and Coffee events. I hope to be able to do some activity there this summer if they bring those back. So with that, it's not the longest video. Kind of been overdoing the whole Ionna thing these last few weeks, but it's important. This is a great new company. I'd love to see them sprouting up. And hope everyone had a great holiday season. Even though I guess there's still more holidays to come. Not sure. Next videos, I got a few ideas. I will be doing some traveling, so this might become a travel vlog. We'll see how patient the family can be with me filming all charging stops along the way. We'll see how that goes. And once again, let me Get my camera flipped around. Oh, back to me, sorry. But anyway, wrap it up here from Fenton at the Wally's. Appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, support anyone that supports me. Let me know who you support. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below. I'll answer as best I can. And if you have any ideas for content, what you'd like to see, once again, drop it in the comments. I've got some ideas in the works, but I could always use more ideas. There's not a ton more stations opening up, so I'm going to be limited. All right, let's get the session stopped. See if I can make sure I get the right screen this time. CCS, charging details. So we're going to unplug here, about 50%, plenty of juice to get me home, or have a level 2 charger in my garage. Anyway, I do most of this just for people traveling and that don't have access to home charging. So once again, there's the not so beautiful charging curve. Let's go ahead and give this a stop. Yes, I am sure we're stopping. Get my final details on video. Now that I'm getting better at visit a few of these, getting better at knowing how to work the screens. And there we go. Might have to get a little creative. So once again, thanks for watching. Let me know what you want to see. Give me a like, appreciate it. Give me a subscribe if you want to see my ugly mug again. And have a good one.